looking for a cozy, feel-good paranormal romance with some spice, I have just a book for you. It's called Midnight Macarons. I did give this book 4 stars and 2 on the spice meter. I know you just saw me get this one recently in book mail, and as you can see, it's absolutely adorable. I can say I did enjoy this book. It was really easy to sit down and read because it does have that cozy vibe. It's not one that's really dark. It does have kind of stuff added in there, kind of to keep you like suspenseful and interested, and kind of add kind of like, I don't know, I kind of just like what's going on and kind of that mysterious vibe. But other than that, I can say it does have an HEA. So if you're somebody that books have to have an HEA, this one definitely does have that. I do know that it's book 2 in the series. I have not read book 1, but I was able to pick this one up and read it without reading book 1. It is only about 250 some odd pages, so it really is an easy book to pick up and sit down and read and just enjoy. I can say that it is a romantasy that is not overly complicated. So if you are somebody who does not enjoy super complicated romantasies because they are just too much for you and you're just like, oh my God, that is way too much, too complicated, and you get overwhelmed, or they're just too much and you just, there are people out there who just don't enjoy super complicated romantasies, then I think you would be okay with this one. But it does have a intricate enough magic system, and I was pulled into it. I really like, the best way to put it is I really enjoy complicated romantasies. Everybody knows I am a romantasy junkie, and I really like complicated romantasies. And I was able to be entertained by this one. If you are somebody who does not enjoy the fact that the paranormal is overly done, then you might enjoy this because the paranormal is not overly done. It is just kind of more on the, in there, it's an extra bonus. And so the romance is still there, you still have the contemporary, but the paranormal is just kind of extra and enjoyable, and it's there. You did hear me say that there is spice, and like I said, it is a 2 spicy book, so it does have spice, but it's not overly spicy. So if you are somebody who enjoys spice, but you do not want a book of ton of spice, and then again, this would be one that is for you. There is romance, but again, the romance does take center stage. I'm going to say the romance is there. That is like, there is a plot. Don't get me wrong. There is a plot. I kind of feel like the romance and the plot are kind of both center stage in it. Like they both take the main focus. So don't be like, oh my God, it's like all about the romance. It's not. Like they both are the main focus. Some of the things I found fun about this book is there is an age gap, which is kind of normal inside paranormal worlds. I also enjoyed there is some mate bond. There is kind of, she is kind of more feisty and independent, and you know, I kind of liked that, and he does support that. That is awesome. I love a good MMC that supports the fact that the FMC is independent and he does not try to hold her back, and that is definitely something that's going on in this one. Relationship in this is very healthy. I know sometimes in romantasies the relationships tend to be sometimes a little on the toxic side. This one definitely does not have that. If you were somebody who's like, I love, you know, happy-go-lucky romances, but yet paranormal romances don't always have that, or if they do, they kind of have the bing, bang, boom, you're my mate, the end. This one does have more than bing, bang, boom mate to it. So if you are somebody who wants more than bing, bang, boom mate, but you don't want necessarily all the heavier stuff in it, then I would definitely suggest this one for you. It is available on KU, so if you are somebody who is not really into reading physical books, you can go find it on KU. So I'm going to give you a quick overview without trying to give a whole lot away on the book so that you can decide whether you want to read this book or not. Rose is an event planner, and her and Carter had a moment of connection in the past. And when a situation happens that brings Carter back into Rose's path, that means that they have a chance to reconnect. But of course, a reconnection is not always as easy as it seems. There is always going to be things thrown in the way, and Rose, as an event planner, has a lot on her plate, and of course he has things with this issue that he has that has been going on that threw her in her path. So they both got to work through that. And I'm just going to say, like I said, this book is not super long, so I don't really want to give everything away, because by giving away even little tiny things there, I'm afraid I'm going to give away almost the entire story, because like I said, it's not 250 pages, a lot. Like that is not that long of a book, but it's long enough that it'll keep you pulled in. I love this book. It's really good. It moves very quickly. I just really enjoyed it, and I think that you just might too. So if you were looking for a cozy, feel-good book, and you definitely, like I said, it's super cute too. So if you want this kind of one, you definitely should hunt it down, because I think it's adorable. But anyways, if you were looking for a good, easy read and something cozy, but you love the paranormal, then I definitely would check this one out, because I loved this one. I thought it was super cute and really worth the time that it took me to read it. And so I liked it, and I think you just might too.